Alrighty, good morning/afternoon, everybody. This is a self-guided lesson on linear regressions. The do now is to log into Google Classroom and get this video. So you've already done the do now. Make sure you are on desmos.com/practice. You can see on the do now, this is a topic that comes up every year, so it's important we review it. Go to page 2. Let's do the guided practice problem together on this video. It says to complete these practice problems before doing the mock exam. That's because I didn't know the schedule too well. So there won't be a mock exam today, obviously. We're only going to do a few practice problems and then you'll be done with math today. So problem 1, let's read it together. The following table represents a sample of sale prices in thousands of dollars and number of new homes available at that price in 2017. And so here we have a table. State the linear regression function that estimates the number of new homes available at a specific sale price. Round the slope and y-intercept to the nearest hundredth. So when you're given a table and you need to find the linear regression, you're going to use Desmos. And you're going to do this in 2 steps. Make sure you're listening closely. The first step is to press the little plus at the top left. See that plus? Press plus and press table. You're going to type all the values in from the table on your packet into the table here. The x values first, let's do them all first. So 160, enter, 180, enter, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280. Those auto-populate, so that's pretty nice. The y values, we type them in one at a time and press enter, 103, 126, enter, 103, enter, and so on. So take about 30 more seconds to finish typing in the table. Great. The linear regression formula is something you need to memorize and write down on your reference sheet every time we move forward. So any quiz, any homework, anytime we have a reference sheet, add this formula onto the paper. It's been hanging on the window for a while now. You're going to do y1. Check out what I just clicked on my magic keyboard. y1 squiggle or tilde. Where is the squiggle? There it is. Squiggle m x1 plus b. You need to use the number 1 after x and y because those are the x and y values in our table. It's x1 and y1 in our table. So we have our m and b values here and our r value, our correlation coefficient. We need to copy all of these values down onto our packets. Let's do that now. Just looking at our screen, we're going to copy it down onto our papers. On the left side, let's write m down. M equals negative 0.792857. And on the right side, B equals 249.857. Remember in the directions, it says round the slope and y-intercept to the nearest hundredth. Hundredth is 2 decimal places. The fastest way to do this is to literally count tenths, hundredths. So we need to be in the hundredth place, that's second decimal. Let me do that one more time. So we do tenths after the decimal, hundredths, 2 after the decimal. We're rounding to this place, so you can circle it, you can underline it. The number after tells us whether to round up or down. Draw an arrow from it. The number after the place we want tells us to round up or down. Since 2 is smaller than 5, we round down, meaning we keep the 9 the same. Our final value is m equals negative 0.79. If we do the same thing with b, we count after the decimal, tenths and hundredths. circle it, and look at the place after it. That's a 7. 7 is bigger than 5, so we round up. B is equal to 249.86. Negative 0.79 is in front of our P, or in front of our X, our input variable. It's our slope. And the constant, or y-intercept, is our B value. It stands alone. The correlation coefficient from Desmos, negative 0.9543. Round to the nearest hundredth, 2 decimals. So we circle the second decimal. Look at the number after it, that's a 4. We don't change the 5. We keep it the same, we round down. Negative 0.95. Write it down the line. Negative 0.95. All right. I think most of us needed that review of what the equation was, so let's write it at the top. I'm going to write it in purple above the table. Y1 squiggle mx1 plus b. Write it on your paper. You need to memorize that formula. Okay. The last part to get full credit on a problem like this is to answer that third part, explaining what the correlation coefficient means. When it's close to 1 or negative 1, that means our relationship is strong. So negative 0.95 is really close to negative 1. It's strong. Is it positive or negative? Well, the sign tells us that's negative. And you need to explain between what and what. So between sale price, which is our X variable, underline it and label it X, and the number of new homes available, that's Y. P and F of P, X and Y, right there from the table, the titles in the table. I didn't make those up. I just grabbed them from the table. When you're writing your own sentences today, please use the sentence structure you see here in part C. Take, let's say, 15 minutes. I'm realizing this video is going to run a little long, so I'm going to post the answers on Google Classroom. Please check them with the remaining time that you have. Linear regressions will be on the quiz we take on Friday, and it will be one of the questions we practice in class tomorrow. Remember that formula, and remember the steps here from the video. See you tomorrow.